All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today we have a brand new offering from Swiss Watch Company. I want to thank the Romer family for sending this one out to me. I didn't even know this was coming into the channel, so I'm really excited to get it. And this is such a new watch, I really can't find much information on it. Now, maybe in a Facebook group or something out there, some of you guys know about this new offering, this new dive watch offering from Swiss Watch Company, but I'm not really aware of it. And so I looked around, can't find a whole lot on it, but just looking at the original diver, the Mark One, I've looked at that. The Mark Two, I looked at that. I looked at the diver chronograph. And at first, when I looked at this, I was like, oh, they've changed some colorways, but there's really a lot more to this watch once you really get into the specifications of it and then talking about it. So I'm excited to have it. Thanks to the Romer family, Josh, Jeremy, Jacob, and Steven for sending this one out. But let's jump into this one. Now, first thing you're going to look at is the colorway. That is a wild, wild purple colorway. There's no other way to describe it. It is purple, bright purple. So, but when you look at the watch, you go, okay, it looks a lot like the Mark One, Mark Two diver. But then if you really start looking, things jump out. The first thing that caught me was the dial and the different colorations on the dial, as you guys can see here. Definitely some different texturing done there. The tremor, as you guys can see down there, just above the 6 o'clock position. But and the applied indices, that was another one. Big, heavy, thick applied indices on this watch. And if you look at the one at 12 o'clock, you can see the little triangle logo up there at the top. Very cool. Beautiful, beautiful polished sword hands on this thing going all the way out to the minute chapter there, which look great. And you can see they have that little crease in the middle there that really give them some beautiful, beautiful effect. Now, I haven't checked the lume on this, but I'm thinking it's going to have some really, really bright lume. BGW9 is usually what they're using over that Swiss watch company. So that's really nice. One other thing you might notice is the date position has been moved over here between the 4 and 5 o'clock position here. So that's pretty nice because it makes it so that the indices are very uniform on this watch. You don't have the date at the 3 o'clock position, which their traditional diver does have. Now, this what I believe is a polished ceramic bezel insert here, which is just stunning and beautiful, as you guys can see here. And the finish work on their watches is amazing. I think all of the Romer boys have been involved in Swiss watchmaking, all their life. And I think that Jeremy was over in Switzerland for a while, even working and doing polishing and brushing on Rolex cases. So now, one of the really cool things besides the colorway and stuff is the size of this watch. Now, if you know the Mark One and the Mark Two diver, they're a big watch coming in at 44 millimeters. This watch has been reduced down by about 2 millimeters all the way around, except for the thickness of the watch. So you've got a 42 millimeter case from side to side, 47.5 lug to lug. The original was 44 and 49.5. So like I said, cut it down by 2 millimeters. So for the smaller wristed folks out there, this is going to be a lot, a much better option, I think, for you guys from the Swiss Watch Company. So 22 millimeter lugs still being used on the watch, and it's 13.5 millimeters thick. You can see the domed sapphire crystal on here. They do have a nice layer of AR coating on that. Taking a look at that from the side, you can also see those indices there. Sellita SW200 in this watch. I do believe they do in-house regulation on all their watches before sending them out, which is very nice to have that option too. The finishing, like I said, all the way around, beautiful. The bracelet, you have brushing down the sides, you have the polishing on the links in the center. The clasp on this one, I think, is better than... I think this is a better clasp than they had on the Mark One. I know. I can't remember if the Mark Two had the adjustability, but go ahead and open it up and show you guys here the the pressed bars on everything on there. I think I've still got some plastic under there, and then the case back with the tremor on there. Whoop, go ahead and show you that. Very cool. It lets you know more of the specs of the watch, and this is really nice. You've got major adjustability, so this can be used. I mean, it's a dive extension, but with that many micro adjustments, it's really nice to have this on the watch. Summertime, your wrist swells or anything like that, you can make those adjustments. 120 click bezel. Let you guys listen to that. And it is a little slippery. I'll have to say it reminds me a little bit of a Omega Seamaster. I don't have a problem with it. It turns well, but it does remind me of the Seamaster a little bit, even with the bevels on the edge there. So it's a little bit slippery. One of the things I didn't mention too on the bracelet when showing you the back of the watch here. Now, of course, my camera's not one to focus, but you guys can see it has quick release pins on the bracelet there. I really think that's a great option nowadays to have that. Keeps you from scratching up the inside of your watch or the inside of the lugs there. But really nice looking timepiece. Let's go ahead and pause it for a second, get this watch on my 7-inch wrist, and then stick around. We'll go out with a lume shot. All right, well, I will say now I haven't adjusted the bracelet to me, and you guys can see how much meat's left there. I have a 7-inch wrist, but I will say with my 7-inch wrist especially, this 42 millimeter case works a lot better. I've had the Mark 1. I owned the Mark 1 for quite a while. Did a giveaway with, I think, the Mark 2 on my channel here. But really nice watches, but the 44 was big. It was quite a bit big on me. This fits me perfectly. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful watch, and I really love what Swiss Watch Company has done here with the Tremor. Not sure how many different colorways they're going to be offering. I'm sure there's going to be black, blue, but I'm not really quite sure. This purple is absolutely stunning, to be honest with you. I think it's a great looking color. Reminds me of a pretty glass of wine or something like that. So let's dim the lights and check out the lume. All right, so let's go ahead and get some light on this. Just dimming the studio lights, I could see it glowing blue. So we definitely have a BGW9. And Swiss Watch Company has really upped their game as far as the lume goes. They really usually apply quite a bit of lume. This watch looks awesome. Really love that. And this color is really, really growing on me. I've never had a purple watch or looked at. I don't think I've ever looked at a purple watch. Possibly, maybe a watch with purple colors to it. But this is really wild. Great colorway, like what Swiss Watch Company does. I'll be passing this over to Chris Marshall over at Marshall Time, so he'll have it on his channel next. So definitely check it out. So guys, you like the video? Give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.